Module 10, Kant and Rights Theories. Content: Introduction. You understand Kantian theory. Analyze ethical situation. This module, entitled Kant and Rights Theories, will discuss Kantian theory, otherwise known as the ontological theory, that focuses on duty as the primary factor of determining if an action is good or not. In this theory, two tests will have to be passed: the universalizability test and the treatment of human as an end and not as mean. To understand Kant theory, Immanuel Kant, 1724 to 1804. Immanuel Kant is a German. Kantianism or Kantian ethics is a deontological theory that emphasizes morality based on duty, reason, moral principle, moral obligation, and motive or intention. It rejects consequences as the basis morality. Kantian ethical framework is considered as a moral universalism or moral absolutism and moral formalism. Humans are motivated by the duty to act morally or rationally instead of emotionally or without reason. Kant argues that duty or moral obligation is the very nature of the pure human reason. This means that as natural agents, people can grasp the moral principle and act out of his principle without the aid of goodwill principle. Nothing can possibly be conceived in the world, or even out of it, which can be called will without qualification except a goodwill. Kant holds that fundamentally there is only one thing that is good in and of it, the goodwill. It is the overarching principle of all morality. Goodwill is the very nature of the person's free will. Goodwill is good by virtue of being an end in itself as a means to only one end, which is good. Universalist, the reason has only one end or good, which could be found in the will, reason, and person. Absolutist, the reason allows no exemption or qualifications other than the good. Reason is objectively good if there is less. Categorical imperative principle act only according to the maxim personal rule, general principle, whereby you can at the same time will that it should become a universal law. Kant's goodwill, which is universally absolutely, can be considered also known the one of the same. Act only according to that maxim personal general principle. Person as end principle act so that you treat people never as mere means to an end but always as end in themselves. This person as end in them. Principle is a second test that could be considered as the same with the golden rule: treat others as you would like them to treat you. Act as if you were, through your maxims, a lawmaker of kingdom of ends. Kant thinks that person as end are anotomous. An autonomous person are able to exercise free and goodwill by legislating the moral law of everyone. Every rational being is able to regard himself as a lawmaker of universal law, not because of an external moral authority, but under the authority of his own reason alone. Analyze ethical situation using Kantian theory, applying seven-step model Kant's ethical decision. First is gather the facts. Second is determine the ethical issues. Third step is what principles have a bearing on the case. Fourth step is list the alternatives. The fifth step is compare the alternative with principles. The sixth step is weigh, weigh the consequences. And the last step, make a decision. Differentiate legal rights from moral rights. Natural rights theories. Greeks like Aristotle hold long believed that rights are natural rights and that inherited the nature and reason, like the rights to life, freedom, property, and pursuit. So may karapatan tayong mabuhay, maging malaya at maging masaya. Instrument rights theories, consequentialists, and all utilitarianists like Jeremy Bentham, John Stuart Mill, and Henry Sidgwick describe rights as part of rules instrumental in achieving an optimal distribution of advantages or greatest utility, happiness for a number of people. Pure egalitarian theories also contend that rights leads to the achievement of a more equal distribution of advantages.